What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new comic reaction. The latest issue number 2 of Inferno, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. So yeah, we got M. Frost with both Magneto and Charles's helmets. So this should be fun. Next page. See what I really am. Omega Sentinel. Next page. Credits. Together, Professor X, Magneto, and Moira McTaggart band together using Moira's knowledge from the past lives that she had lived, thanks to her mutant ability of reincarnation, to build the mutant nation of Krakoa. But nothing can be built without getting one's hands dirty. So to secure the new mutant age, Moira was hidden away, and Professor X, Magneto have been securely blocking the resurrection of the mutant known as Destiny because of the threat that she poses to Moira. But when Mystique, tired of being strung along by the Quiet Council, flew behind the backs to resurrect her late wife, the carefully laid house of cards to Professor X, Magneto and Moira has been built around themselves, threatens to come tumbling down. Professor X, Magneto, Moira X. That's her name now? Moira X. Mystique and Destiny. Surprised Emma's in the cast list because she's in the cover, but okay. What else? Alright. Then, the article. Next page. She's transforming into Magneto. Island M. Hell of a name. Next page. Oh shit. She's now taking Charles's helmet, taking the X-Jet, and now becoming Professor X. Damn, she's taking matters in her own hands. Bar Sinister. Look at you, all dressed up, playing a part as always. You know, some people think they're clever. Next page. And then there's us. Okay, time to do our thing, people. Flawless as today as today the professor's watching. Here we go. Elixir starting us off. Eva. Delicately now and precise, just as I asked. I'll do my best, sir. And with one last kiss, death is defeated. Next page. Alright, once again. Now it's all up to you, Professor. Have you done this yet, Hope? What? Have you done this yet? Put a soul back into their shells. Ghost in the Shell reference, possibly. I see you, John Hickman. I did not know you were a fellow otaku like your boy. Probably not, but something to think about. No, sir, not yet. Well, then, it's graduation day. There's the skull. Dead giveaway. What do I do? Open your mind to the machine. See the interface? Yes. I do. You should find the category catalog intuitive. You're looking for the latest version of host 11A178. See it? Yes. Be a good girl and put that mind back where it belongs. Next page. There we go. I did it! Yes. Yes, you did. And it was a job well done, and we should all celebrate. But this is a unique resurrection. From here on out, things will be handled delicately. So I'm sad to say, you'll have to celebrate on your own. I understand. Here you go. No, keep it. You've earned it. Wow. Okay. Thank you, sir. I can see it all. I can. I'm back. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, you are. Yep. Mystique. So that's what Destiny actually looks like behind the mask. Raven, I'm here. I feel younger than I should be. Yes. You were the age you were when we first met. It was a welcome back gift for the both of us. God, I've missed you. How long? How loud am I? Yeah! What's happening? What's wrong? It's too much. Too much past, roaring past. It's too past, too much. Future all at once. I see everything. Everything. Ah! What can I get me away from here? Someplace still. Someplace quiet. Next page. During the first week, she returned. Destiny was almost driven mad by the endless and seemingly uh, ap, ap, aptemporal. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Waves of possible futures which were completely alien to her. She was lost, a seer out of time. But as hard as the first week was, the second was more difficult. Love brought her back. That and the undying loyalty of her wife. Excuse me, of wife, desperate to be reunited with her wife. To be reunited with wife. With wife. However, while Destiny was unchanged, frozen in time from when they last saw one another, Mystique had changed. She thought that the years had made her hard, immune to weakness. So she was surprised when Destiny asked, "What has happened to you? What have you done? What have you become?" And she was even more surprised that it broke it. Hey, lesbian kiss! Fuck! Watch, I'm gonna get canceled. Oh, how dare you sexualize lesbians, you fucking straight white man! Even though I'm black Hispanic, just for the record. Watch, I was gonna cancel me over that shit. Anyway, let's continue. Week 3 brought forgiveness and reinforced alliance of heart and purpose. For all mutants, but most of all for each other. Week 4 brought a plan. Week 4 brought a vote. Now she's back in business. Next page. No. A vote has been requested by a sitting member regarding our sister Destiny joining the council. A vote has been called. As such, it must be answered. But I want to caution you. Even though my man Loki looks like built like a JoJo character. Look at this man. Look at my man's fucking muscular definition. Look at them. Look at them like pecs and like his fucking biceps and shit. Look at this man. Like it's like perfectly formed and like just like perfectly formed to his muscles and studios where he looks like a JoJo character, that panel without perfectly aligned just like fucking clothing. It's like his muscles and shit. How it's just got like just sticks to it. Almost like a second skin. You know what I'm saying? Alright, anyway, even though we have just talked about the need to find replacement council members, I have questions about this particular vote and this particular mutant. How was she resurrected? Who oversaw it? But these questions will wait until after this vote and the next vote, as I will be calling one to immediately follow the other. And what will we be voting on then, Charles? Something monumental, I hope. Some line in the sand pertaining to some chip on your shoulder. We will be voting to remove you. Would you like for me to tell you how it's going to go? Destiny. She's like, oh, you want me to spoil the ending, bitch? Moving on. Charles is just like, bitch, shut up. I vote against Destiny joining this council, and I would encourage you all to do the same. I agree. No. As do I. Nightcrawler, he's actually having to think about this shit because that's his fucking mother. And that look Mystique is giving her, man. She's like, boy, I am your mother. You better not vote against my lesbian lover, bitch. I am your mother before I beat your ass all over this goddamn council. That's the look she fucking Mystique is giving her son. The look of I'm finna beat your ass if you don't say yes. It's probably pointless, but I'll vote yes, because I think it will please you, Mother, and thus it will please me to do so. Thank you, Kirk. 3-1. Exodus. Next page. What exactly is that you is it that you're asking for? That you're asking for? I'm going to call a vote at the next council meeting to add a member. I would like your support. It sounds like you want my blind support. I have centuries of experience being called a zealot for one cause or the other. Of course, I know. Of course, now I know I only ever believe in one thing, but I had to see the promised land before I truly understood who I was, who I was, and what I wanted. Now that I have reached it, now that I am home, I have to warn you, I cannot be bribed, bargained with, or convinced, not blindly. I need to have a reason. That reason must be grounded in the promise of Krakow. What if I told you that there is a prophet soon to be resurrected, who can see the future of this great land? The fuck is that noise? Whatever. Seriously, like, what the hell is that? See the future of this great land and how best to preserve it and uplift it. What if I told you what if I told you that prophet had a name, and the name was the same as what she offers, a destiny? What would you say to that? I would tell you that I am a believer. I am a believer, not a chance. Okay, I'm done. I vote yes, Sinister. I vote yes, Sinister. Yeah, my man actually got rocking that like fucking mustache game right there. Okay, Mr. Sinister, I see you. I see you. We have to stop running into each other like this. After all, it's a bad look for you, dear. You wanting something for me pretending to be generous. What do you mean? We haven't seen one another since the last council meeting. Oh, that's good. I love it when an actor is committed to playing their part. So allow me to play mine and outrageously question why I would accept the disbasement of mystery if the disbasement of myself in support of you and your demands. Illuminate, illuminate good Despin, spell it out for me. Next, it's simple, really. The great men don't want you to do it, and they will demand that you comply. Well argued. Next page. I also vote yes. And of course, so do I. Kate, there is no way in hell I'm voting for this. Absolutely no. You know, it's in Kate's face, she's like, bitch, please. So we're tied 4-4. Shaw, you seem confused. You seem confused. I assure you, there is no stratagem or whatever at work here. I simply don't care one way or the other. These games between you and other council members, entertaining as they may be, are not of my concern. So if you want my support, pick another approach. Next page. Damn, me going up against someone with 4 arms? How does one fence against a man with 4 arms? Are you going to bribe me? Are you going to convince me? Sebastian, I would never insult you by implying that you could be bought. What exists that is beyond the purse of the Black King? Nothing. So we'll have to settle, so I would say I'm giving you a reason. Yes, it seems so. I know for a fact that Emma's going to vote against it. I vote yes. Oh, that's all she said. Oh, yeah, Emma's not going to vote for it? Oh, then fuck him. I'm going to vote yes. Do they got beef or something? I don't know. Excuse me. Next page. Then it all falls on you, Emma. Vote no, and it's a tie, which means it fails to move forward. How do you vote? There is some kind of synthetic variant that we're trying to sniff out the origins of, and there's an X-Corp acquisition that has to be complete in the next hour or so. As you can see, I'm quite busy at the moment, Raven. I hope this is important. What do you need? Actually, I have something that you need. If you have some if you have some pedicure or at a stiff drink, I'd have to concede. You would be correct, but I do not think that would get you very far. And you look like someone reaching for something. I heard through the grapevine you wanted this. I've been trying to secure this for months. How did you get it? That's it? All she did was beat up some goons and like raid a tomb? Emma is like one of the most powerful like telepathic mutants out there, right? And she could turn to a diamond. Why the hell couldn't she just do this if it was that easy? If it was as simple as just it was as simple as just find some dudes. Couldn't Emma do that herself? The fuck? Why couldn't she just do this if it was that simple? Next page. Maybe there's some fucking leak. Maybe there's some fucking logistics she couldn't get past with the council or something. I don't fucking know. That don't make no damn sense. The old-fashioned way. Do you want it? Yes. What will you give me for it? Whatever you ask. Within reason. There's going to be a vote at the next council meeting, and you, White Queen, are going to vote. Yes. I vote yes. Next page. Yep. So now she's on the council, which I suppose means welcome to the Quiet Council, Destiny. Thank you. It feels so good to be back. It feels even better to be wanted. Now you said something. Now you said something about calling another vote, Charles. Or do you want to take my word for how it's going to go and spare yourself a painful and pointless exercise? I think we're done here for the day. Next page. The Orchard's Forge. Buffer looks good. Conduit stable, green across the board. We're ready when you are, Director Devo. Just say the word. Proceed. Power on, establishing connection within the Terra Verde node. Connecting. The translocator activated on both ends, increasing power. Little surge here, yellow. We're still pretty good. Preparing open the buffering failed. Translocator disabled. Right across the boards. We're almost there. We need no. Shut it down. Shut it down. Damn it, dictator. I apologize. I thought this would be the. Did we make it further than we did last time? Did we learn something? Yes, dictator. Yes, director. The buffer almost held. We're certain we're definitely closer. Then there you go. Never apologize for progress. Why don't we review the logs? Go over the numbers. I'll help. Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what you need. Thank you, Director. Next page. I couldn't help but notice. You're lingering on the edge of things. You've been watching me. Yes, I've noticed you noticing. Why? You've been online for what many here on this station will consider a short time. But we both know that you've been running simulations in tandem, aging as it were. It's efficient. I know. I've just been waiting for you to get to where you need to be. And where is that? Here and now, I think. So you can look at me and see what I really am. Next page. Yep, Mora's pissed. What do you mean Destiny's back? We went to the council meeting to implement our plans, to set in motion Mystique's removal and the erasure of Destiny, only to find that she's been ahead of us for quite some time. Mystique called a vote to have Destiny seated on the council. There's no way they voted to. The vote was 6 to 4 in favor. How? Why? Next page. We should have seen Nightcrawler might support the idea of his mother's happiness, and we should have anticipated a prophetic fervor appealing to Exodus. But we would never have expected the White Queen to vote the way she did. Apparently, Mystique made her an offer and she could not refuse. I'll make you an offer that you cannot refuse. This is, this is a disaster. It won't take her long to see it will take her even less time to see through the two of you. You don't want to test this with these women. They'll be blind for a season, but once they see, it will be them or us. So it's some equation, gentlemen. Solve for X. You got jokes, Hickman. You got jokes. All right, I see you, my friend. Mora, sometimes you sound entirely too pragmatic about actions that might lead to you having blood on your hands. I have 10 lives and thousands of years of actual blood on my hands, Charles. This is how I always sound. Next page. Well, can you kill her? She wears a mental helmet on her head. But I won't do that. Bro, you are Magneto. You are the leader of the Brotherhood of Mutants. You have killed hundreds, if not thousands of people. Why now do you draw the line? Why not? Yes, please elaborate, Magneto. Like her or not, she sits on the council. I am not a child. I cannot tolerate a certain level of pragmatism when it comes to how things are run here in paradise. But I have waited my whole life for this place. I will not defile it just because that you find it expedient. You have to do something! There is still a seat that needs filling. Maybe we make our own offer that can't be refused. That's just transactional, Eric. Not if the offer is the truth. That not transactional, it's total commitment. You want to bring someone inside. Yes, and I think this is the opportunity to see what kind of footing we're on. And you want to pick the White Queen, don't you? Why? Because she's someone we can trust. Trust. If it's going to be her, it should be because she's someone who will be able to understand the gravity of what we're doing and what we might be up against. Because God knows what mistaken destiny are doing right now. Next page. Alright. The Carcoian Network. The island lives, the island hears. The transcript of the living language. Destiny. How many times did you die trying to accomplish what they wanted? Mystique. I don't know. What kind of answer is that? I don't know. We have the council, the quiet. We have the council, the quiet council, who rules this nation name, but the influence of its founders, Magneto and Xavier, is unchecked and unmatched. They control the means of resurrection, and they control the minds that get put back into the bodies. So it's possible you died more than you will remember. If you asked me to bet on it, I wouldn't hesitate putting all my money on me being used to manipulate to a much greater extent than I know. All to prevent the machine, Nimrod, from coming online. Next page. The Carcoian network continues. Mystique, that was what I believed, but now I think they secretly expected me to fail, which makes me wonder if all I wanted in exchange was you. Why were they so determined to prevent that from happening? Destiny, why do you think? It has to be because they fear you seeing something. Those eyes of yours, always seeing more than they should. If you are right, Raven, I have to tell you it's not from intuition or instinct, nor seeing of things beyond human perception. Is that right? Yes. I'm looking as hard as I can into the future. And do you know what I see? What? Nothing. How can that be? I do not know. But there is a hole there. And we have to discover why it is that they are what is that they are hiding. X-Force mission log. Sage, blah, okay, Parasafe House, Guard Gateway, threat alert, report orchids, mission log, redacted, next page. Mune Ops. Control update. No primary or secondary threats pinging today. All quiet on the Carcoian front. I understood that reference. Signing off for scheduled break-ins signing off for scheduled break-in. Ah, all right, break-in, and that's lunch. Standby mode, security automation engaged. She left and is right back. Security automatic disengaged. Dubonk. Ahem. Security automation disengaged. Redo. Look at the mission log, looking at the logs. And Sage takes her leave. Okay. Next page. Paris. Oh. Oh. So Sage is actually Mystique. Or was there in that case anyway. Oh. Sage left and then Mystique came in. Okay. I see. I'm just running out for a few things. I should be back in 20 minutes. Shifts again. Next page. Ah, yes, the monkeys. I thought you were leaving. Forgot something. Next page. Yep, the talking monkeys. Not what I was expecting. Is it something? It is something, though, isn't it? A translocator that can reach the forge. Well powered by the forge and activated on this end. When it becomes active, we can open a doorway for the inner ring and force fields. Yeah, force feed this sick world the sick world the medicine it needs. The mutants thought terraforming a planet was something. Just wait until they witness the full power of the sun. Yes, something so bright that the world is blind to it. That will be a sight to see. Back to Mystique. Next page. The Lavoir. I probably butchered that, but okay. Everyone out. It's like that scene in like X2 where like everyone froze, like frozen in place when Charles is talking to someone. Or was that the original? No, I think that was X2. Yeah, that was X2. Nice trick. Must be useful. Yo, can we take a moment to appreciate Magneto's trench coat game? Like, this man looks like a level 100 Chad with that trench coat on. Fucking badass, man. Look at this man. This man reeks of Chad energy. Magneto, man, that man looks sick as clean as hell with that trench trench coat on. Looks fucking sick, man. From time to time, you're more McTaggart. I thought you died. Many times. What's going on here? After the vote, we asked you why you did what you did. You could tell us. You could tell we were upset. And you said, if there is some other game being played here, Eric, then instead of being angry, you should deal me in. Well, this is us doing that very thing. I know you are a brilliant geneticist, but no offense. How is a human she is a mutant, but she doesn't know. A human scientist at the heart of whatever is going on with this council and the two of you. One, that's a very long, complicated question that has an even longer, more complicated answer. And two, she's not human. She's mutant. What? All I can tell you is read her mind and see for yourself. Go on. Go ahead. Take a look. Next page. This page is literally ripped right out of fucking Powers of X when Charles did the same thing. I swear to God, I wouldn't even be surprised if they fucking traced that page. You know, it just like changed up, obviously changed up her facial features and probably, you know, the expression. I don't know if Charles did the same expression as Emma, but this is literally the exact same page. Nice callback, though. No lie, nice callback. Faints. Next page. Yo, that's a badass that's a badass page right there with all the panels and shit. Looks awesome. Fucks with it. And you got Mora standing over Emma. I fucks hard with it. I can't. No. Emma, I know it's discouraging. I know it's disorienting. Please don't let me help. Don't touch me! I understand how you feel. It was difficult when I first learned of all this. And how long ago was that, Eric? We have been planning this for quite some time. About how long? You have to know that. How long? Yeah, can we just tell us more how long? The fuck? Why are y'all holding up that information? It's been like what? 2 years since House of X started, and all that since the Dawn of X, the whole Dawn of Xing happened. So maybe like a year in the comics? I don't know. Marvel's timeline makes no damn sense. Yeah, you feel left out. It's understandable. But that's what's looking at all the wrong. But that's looking at it all the wrong. But that's looking at it. But that's all looking at all of this and all of this the wrong way. Outside of us, you're the first one in. Because we trust you. It's more than that. We need you, Emma. Your nation needs you. Of course. For the children. You've manipulated me for years, and now I can see what kind of threat what kind of threat a precog represents. Well, I'm a true mutant, and I sit on the council. So I'll give the matter the proper consideration. But my loyalty, you arrogant fools have lost that forever. Damn. Someone put that shit on a shirt. My loyalty, you arrogant fools have lost that forever. Seriously, someone put that on a fucking shirt. Please. And then send me the link. Because I might unironically buy that. Because that is a badass code that belongs on a fucking shirt. Did we just make an enemy of her? I don't know. One thing's for sure. It's safe to say she truly understands the gravity of what we're doing. I'll admit it, I was wrong. Oh? Yes. And the two of you were right. We're better off with someone we know we can trust. Next page. The Quiet Council. Later. We put the name forward. That name has rung out. A mutant to join our ring, join our numbers, and fill the final seat on the Quiet Council. So now we vote. I don't like the way this one looks. No. Yes. No. Yes, of course. Yes. No. I am overjoyed to vote yes. As am I. Yes. Yes. No. 7 for 4 against. We have once again added to our numbers. Now we are whole. Welcome, brother. Yo, Colossus, this man just killed his wife. This man just killed his wife. Charles, you sure you know what you're doing, man? Did you not read his mind? This man just killed his woman. What was that? 2 weeks ago when that issue came out of X-Force? He's not all there, fam. He's not all there. We are honored to have Colossus join this Quiet Council. In him, we can trust. Fam. Nope. This man just killed his wife. You think you can trust him? The fuck? All right, ladies and gentlemen. And that is everything. Overall, this was a fantastic issue of Inferno. I wonder how many issues of Inferno there are. I bet there probably maybe around 5-ish. Not totally sure, but yeah, man, I'm very curious to see where John Hickman's going to have all this end up at. Should be interesting. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm getting this video off. Overall, I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. The links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
She's too